him early, or was that part of the plan?
Yeah, it was planned ahead of time.
Okay. Just give Lehr some work, or was there any particular reason?
Nothing that I can tell you.
Fair enough. How did Lehr look overall, and how difficult is it for a guy kind of working back from that kind of injury?
Well, it's difficult because they don't have their good command. You know, he's right on schedule. He's been pitching really well. Down lower, he's here earlier than we wanted him here, but you know, we're running out of pitching. I mean, but he's had 2 outings and done very well, and we fully expect him to be we expected him to be here at some point this year. It's probably just earlier than we expected.
How much did you know about Vasquez, and what does it tell you when a guy out of the Mexican League comes here and has the kind of impact that he has in the International League?
Well, obviously he's been tearing it up. I mean, I didn't know him before, so I don't know anything about him, other than he's got humongous numbers.
What about Cozart? Is he now officially on?
Yeah, we put him on the DL. He should be ready to go. He's not going to be out any more than 7-8 days, I think, total.
Is it an ankle injury?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just your thoughts overnight on the game, just kind of what stands out.
Well, I thought we battled very well. I mean, quite frankly, I only had 20 players on the roster. I mean, we're down to just enough to play night to night. And the guys battled. They went out there and gave everything they could. You know, I pitched people a little bit out of their element because we don't have enough pitching, and I thought the guys battled well. I appreciate the job that they went out and did.
For the tomorrow and Sunday, still no decision as far as who's pitching?
Well, Volquez is going to pitch tomorrow, and then Cochran.
Okay.
That's about all I know. I mean, right now, we've got more guys coming. Right now, I only have 8 pitchers, so that tells you where we're at.
Okay. How difficult is it to kind of juggle and man? Obviously, you're
Right now, we just hope to play 9 innings. It's frustrating. I mean, it's frustrating. I mean, we're in a hunt. We're trying to keep our head above water, and we don't have enough players. So it's frustrating. We've been battling with this for a while. I mean, we've had a very tough schedule. Our schedule has been really tough, and these guys are battling, but they're tired and they're worn out and hurt.
Thanks, Skip. See you
got
tomorrow.
Just talk a little bit about Juan Francisco. He's obviously real hot right now, hitting. But what's holding him back, and what's he got to do to stay at that next level?
Well, it's got to be a position open for him. I mean, we got an all-star playing third base up there, so he's not going to play ahead of him. I wouldn't say he's hot. I would say he's just playing Juan Francisco baseball. I mean, guys are hot. It's, I just think he's playing up to his abilities right now. I think he's a very good player. There's a lot of teams that would love to have him playing every day for them in the big leagues. We just have, a very good third baseman playing ahead of him.
For him, is it organizationally a decision for him to stay down here and get everyday at bats, or if they could, would they, take him up there as a bench bat?
You would have to ask them that. That's all their call. I think, he broke with the team. Unfortunately, it was unfortunate he got hurt because that's the same time that Scotty was hurt, and that would have been a great time for him to really show what he's capable of doing. But unfortunately, he was injured at the same time. He's showing him now. He's playing very hard. I'm very, very pleased with Juan, how hard he's playing and how aggressive he is.
Will Dontrell be ready by the time his DL stint is up?
Yeah, he'll be close. He's still 7 to 10 days away from starting. But he's close. He's not far off.
And this is kind of just a non-game related question, but as far as you coaching third base, Dave Miley elects to sit in the dugout. Is that an organizational thing, or is that manager's preference?
That's organizational. If I had my preference, I'd sit on the bench. I can do a lot better job managing a club sitting on the bench than I can at third base. It puts a lot of added pressure on us, but I don't have the luxury that that Miley does.
With that said, do you enjoy being out there?
Well, yeah, I enjoy it, but I'd still much prefer to be on the bench. I mean, it makes it so much tougher for me, and I don't get to teach as much because I have to coach third base, but that's what the organization wants. As a young manager, you want to get the experience coaching third base, but I've done it so long, I don't need any more experience. So, if I had my preference, I would be in the dugout where I really can teach and really be a manager. That's why you don't see a manager in the big leagues doing anything other than his job, and I have to do a lot of jobs.